A very good day I bid to teacher Sheila and fellow watchers. This is my reflection video from my microteaching sessions at Pekan Tamparuli on 13 November 2025. The topic that I taught is action words, which is verbs, in a setting where people are cooperating with each other to clean up a school. And I am in the presentation part. The class that I taught are 11 years old and they are Year 5 Aparu students. There are actually 37 students in total, but 9 are absent on that day, making it only 28 students available. I can say that the proficiency level of these pupils is mixed ability, where some show very good engagement and are very responsive throughout the lessons, while some cannot even say a word or do an activity without one-to-one guidance from the teacher. And for me, these are the types of pupils that need detailed observations by the teacher. What went well is that as a whole, they showed great engagement and participations as they answered whatever that I said, whatever that I asked. I can say that 23 out of 28 pupils understood the main idea from the short story that I presented using an audio. The proof is that when playing the audio, I asked them to write down the verbs that they could detect, and they did. They did so well that it actually went beyond my expectations. Overall, as for the activities, it ran very smoothly in the presentation part. And the use of materials like the LCD, speaker, audio, and whiteboard was also quite efficient as I managed to handle them being hand in hand with each other. Classroom management also ran very smoothly, and after I specifically mentioned that pupils will be rewarded, they actually showed even better participations and become very competitive and with each other. I can also say that time management was also a success as all parts of the lessons were completed within the planned time, which is 25 minutes. However, I noticed that as the lesson went on to the practice and production part, a very small part of the class, some students, refused to engage and preferred to stay quiet. And for me, this is where the teacher plays an important part by personally talking to the students to offer tailored one-to-one teaching. The only challenges in Malaysia is that there are many students in a classroom and there are only one teacher. And I only managed to do a tailored one-to-one teaching with these two students who showed lack of participations and who tends to draw and who tends to wander off on their own. And actually, they just needed extra aid from the teacher to ensure that they really got the lesson. Some pupils also tend to be very disruptive and show physical aggressions where they disturb their friends, and when we gave extra positive reinforcement to those who showed good behavior, they tend to throw slow words and they tend to play punch with their friends. And this is where the teacher plays an important part in ensuring that it doesn't disturb the classroom and none of the friends got hurt. Over time, I can also say that pupils seemed to lose focus and the teacher had to constantly grab their attention and ensure they were participating. And this is where the attention grabbers like 1, 2, 3, eyes on who, and then they answer eyes on teacher. And this is where I can actually see that the attention grabbers actually did play such a huge role in a large classroom. I can say that as time went by, some of the pupils got distracted and started to be in their own world, and therefore I think this is where I will improve class management, where I ensure that pupils are not only energized and motivated during the beginning of the lesson but also stay disciplined until the end of it. I also learned that I actually should be stricter in managing the class, ensuring that no students see me as their friend, but rather as a teacher that they should respect, but still make sure that they feel safe and comfortable with me. Overall, during teaching, I felt so happy and I felt that I did a good job, although I know that there are still some parts that I could improve. And I can say that as for the presentation part, the pupils achieved one of the objectives, which is to understand the main idea from a text. Thank you so much. That is all from me.